The word love in Greek mythology means agape, and the word agape means wide open, and you can kind of see how that correlates with God, because God's love for us isn't forcing, but it's open, it's plainly given to us. And God's love is not only just given to us, but his love is central to who he is. It's central to his character. It's central relating to the gospel. And God's love is so mighty and amazing towards us that I'm gonna sum everything up in these three categories that I talked and wrote about. And one of the first topics that I'm gonna sum his love up in is unconditional love. And his love, whenever it means that it's unconditional, does not mean that he chooses whenever he wants to love us. Like, God doesn't look at you and see how you live your life and say, oh, okay, you didn't sin today, oh, I'm gonna love you because you didn't sin. No, his love is unconditional. It's everlasting. God doesn't pick favorites. He sees you. If you mess up, he loves. If you do well, he loves. If you follow what he has for you, he loves. It doesn't matter what you've done in this lifetime, God will still love you. I mean, Jesus was crucified next to a prisoner that he still showed love and mercy towards, and he promised that prisoner that he would be in heaven with him. And that actually even brings me to my next topic, sacrificial love. And the best way to sum up sacrificial love is by talking about Jesus Christ and how he died for us. You know, Jesus Christ was giving us a redemption. He was giving us a chance for us to get right with him. He loves us so much that he's giving us and gifting us this next opportunity so that we can say, God, I love you too. Jesus did not just die and raise from the dead because he had to and because God told him to, but because of his love towards other people, because of his love towards the people that were whipping him, because of his love towards the people that were spitting on him. All just for you. And that even leads me on to my third and final topic. God shows grace and mercy and account for his character of love. Listen, God's love is not about being fair. It's about the mercy and the grace that he shows towards us even when we're undeserving, even when we mess up a whole bunch of times, even when we keep going back to that same thing, that same trap that the devil keeps pulling us in with. God still says, I love you. God still says, I love you, son. I love you, daughter. Because he shows grace and mercy. That's his character. He's naturally going to love, even when we do not deserve it, because we are disgusting sinners. And on the topic of sinners, God doesn't just show us his love and all of his affection and all of his mercy because he wants us to go and sin and just do whatever we want and then he'll forgive us afterward. No, but it says in John 13 that his love is a command. And to be honest, on a command note, most people will get upset that we have to follow commands. Like, most people get upset that they have to follow the 10 commandments. And even on this loving note, most people will get upset that they have to love others as a command from God himself. But listen, God's loving command is not just so that he can use you as his slave. But his loving command should be an affection towards us, a spiritual calling towards us, saying, you know what, God keeps on forgiving me and I keep hurting him. Why am I doing such a terrible thing to someone that I love? Why do I keep stabbing someone that I love right in the back? And I don't know about you, but I don't like being betrayed. And I know most of us on here probably don't as well. So then why do we keep betraying God? The one who loves us more than we can even fathom to think in our minds. Bro, go out and show some love to God.